Wanna try that again in English?
Hey, lads and lasses!
You have so many problems, I can't even begin to list them all.
Yes, I do. Thank
Oh
you.
wait, shit! Domino's is giving me free pizza. Nice.
Domino's always gives free pizza, my dude.
That's because their pizza's so bad they're not legally allowed to sell it.
You exist somewhere
Look at me.
else, sir. Fuck you, is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, hello everyone! Fanfiction, Contempt, Theater 9001 time. I'm SneakyDevil, and I look at that, I didn't scream everyone's ears off. Aren't
I know,
you
I'm
pleased
really
with
proud
me?
of you. It looks like the medication is helping.
The
Yes,
medication,
that medication where we just straight up drug him. Yes.
Yes, the medication called magical potat juice.
The medication called cocaine is a hell of a drug, kids.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug,
Please
kids.
consult your local doctor before giving your
Hello,
sneaky devil
Chrysanthemum. Hello, Isley.
drugs. It's probably a bad idea.
As always, you can find the links to everything we cover in the Discord down below, or you can just listen to me read it for you. And honestly, that's just better. You don't want this in your search history.
You really don't.
You don't want it plaguing your eyes.
You really don't. Anyway, so, as I was saying, do not harass or contact the authors here. They're terrible. We know they're terrible. They don't know they're terrible. And we're pretty much just going to keep it that way because, honestly, if they're posting this stuff continuously, they probably think themselves fairly good.
Also, technically, harassing them would count as a witch hunt, which is bad.
That is true enough as well.
Don't do it.
Unfortunately, we cannot burn the infidels for producing substandard fanfiction.
Please stop.
There's a point where you passed it. You passed it already.
No.
Like, you exist as someone who has passed the point.
Exactly! So therefore, I can never pass the point. Because I'm always past
No,
That's my secret.
not how that works. That's not how that
You can't
works.
pass the line if you're always past the line.
Wait a minute. Did you just
That
call
is
one of us
not the case.
I said lads.
Max? I heard Max.
Well, you hear a lot of things, you drunker.
Listen here. I haven't had a drink in like a few months, so fuck off.
Whew. A King's Return! A Ruby story.
Speaking of drinks, get your drinks out now, folks. Because this
One
one's
year
gonna be
before
bad.
attending Beacon, John Ark ends up with no grammar or punctuation.
Oh, what a terrible fate! It afflicts so many people on this website.
Yes, it's truly a sickening disease. It takes out over 99% of writers every year. Donate now to your closest grammar charity.
They took too much stress.
Coincidentally, we happen to be a grammar-based profit foundation.
Grammar-based problem.
I said a profit-based foundation. I did not say we are a non-profit organization.
I mean, we are a non-profit if it takes that to fund the alcohol. Anyway.
Yeah.
John Ark ends up wounded from strange shadow beast trying kill. Wait.
Wait, are they trying to say that he doesn't know what the fuck a grim is?
John Ark ends up getting wounded from a strange shadow beast killing him. Period.
Goodness me, that's quite the wound. It's a good thing we're playing Fire Emblem and he's plot relevant, right, Ricky?
What's that, Shiro? What's that? People die when they're killed?
I'm upset.
But with his death, another takes his place? Ruby Fateverse crossover.
9!
Yes, it's a harem.
We're out.
Unfortunately, we're not.
I'm gonna need more alcohol. Woo! Grailkun? Dude, if Grailkun replaced John, that'd be the best story. Alright, let's switch you over to, Red. Yep. Okay. A 16-year-old boy with messy blonde hair was walking next to a younger blonde girl who looked to be about 14. I'm glad the author wrote 16 out at the beginning of the sentence and then ended the sentence with the number 14.
Yep, checks out.
I need to write harems, apparently. I told you this, Faye. Come on.
Yeah, we did tell you that.
I don't understand.
How do I get people to read my story? And I was like, well, write a harem. And you're like, 200 favorites. Oh, that is painful. We need a
They're doing better than my story, which at least has a minimum amount of effort and grammar put into it.
We need a R-U-B-Y story. Oh my god. I'm actually surprised no one's done that yet.
Hey, I mean, if you write a story people can masturbate to, you get views. That's how it works.
I mean, you're not wrong.
We are well aware of this fact. But we're better than that, so we don't.
Unfortunately.
True.
You can always try yaoi, it's also popular. Yeah, that's because there is an unfortunate thing called the fangirl effect. It's a deadly disease that kills many fandoms every year. Donate now to your closest yaoi fandom girl extermination squads.
Yes, please. I want the Kingdom Hearts fandom to be free.
I'm sorry, Ricky just said he wanted to make water flow uphill. I couldn't help but laugh.
Yeah, it is unfortunate. Anyway. The two chatted and laughed as they walked with bags in hand as they returned home. The young blonde boy was John Ark, and the girl was his younger sister, Lily Ark. Oh, I see this. I see what's
It was just Lily. John had a pair of faded blue jeans and a loose-fitting white t-shirt and some sneakers. The two had been out
shopping for their mother, picking up groceries for dinner. Fucking daily shopping? What are you, rich? I mean, probably. I mean, if you have fucking 7
Okay,
kids.
Sneaky, it could be that they ran out of food, or that it's like, it's Friday, it's time to restock the house.
Yeah, but you do that during, not right before dinner?
I mean, there have been times when we're like, we are completely out of food. Guess we better run to Aldi.
I mean, I guess. The two were just enjoying the nice cool breeze that came with fall as the trees around them had leaves.
Had leaves.
Excuse me. Leaves.
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 Leaves. Turning
Yes.
Leaf
Yes!
Erickson.
Leaves.
This is flawless grammar, folks. No problems here. None at all.
The Snarkastic Squad should not discriminate if girls have dicks or not. We're not getting into that.
What? What?
We're not getting into that. You legless lizards.
This is promoter.
Anyway, it's called fall, 'cause leaf fall. Thanks, America.
I mean, you saw the rest of that
Look,
post,
I'm just
right?
saying, I'm really upset because here's the thing. Literally, any spell checker in the world would have caught leaves.
No, not because because he's using an apostrophe, because it's possessive, because apparently the leaves are possessing a turning.
Ah, yes. The leaves. The most feared thing in the universe.
Oh god, what the fuck is that?
Did you know that leaves are part of the white colonialist supremacy, Sneaky?
Colonialist supremacy.
If they don't have to use real words, neither do I.
The white colonialist supremacy. That's pretty good, my dude. Turning a bright rustic color, making the normally green woods a nice red. You racist. As the afternoon light fell upon them in a light golden glow. Okay, so what if you found a legless lizard? Lily asked her brother, getting a deadpan stare as he processed her words before he spoke as a small smile formed on his lips. Well, at least he's getting the proper dialogue tags right, as in he's not using them at all, which is also an acceptable way to use dialogue, and he is actually separating the dialogue into separate paragraphs. So, I mean, kudos to you, but, you know, your story is still pretty awful right now. He said causing his sister's eyes, no possessive form. He has multiple sisters now. She is multiplying.
She has become the many-eyed beast.
Too
The
narrow.
spiritual from the hunt.
Too narrow than widen. Look, then I can see people getting mixed up occasionally because there is certain situations where it's a deliberation on which one to use. This is not one of those situations. This is one of those situations where if anyone looks at that, they can go, wow, you're dumb for thinking you could do that. So, author, you are dumb for thinking you could do that.
This constructive criticism has been brought to you by Sneaky's Vodka. Sneaky, when are we gonna make our own vodka?
When I have a distillery, my dude.
That's expensive, so good luck with that one.
Oh, come on! We can do it the Russian way. Make it ourselves in like a 2-liter drum.
Sneaky's homemade.
So what I'm hearing is you'd be making
Sneaky's homemade, non-FDA approved vodka.
So you'd just be making...
Guaranteed to make you forget everything.
Indeed. Shut up. I know that. Semicolon in dialogue. I just want to make sure you knew too. She shouted at him as she then puffed her cheeks as she took a step to her left to put a distance between her and her brother. Okay, this is... So I was commenting yesterday, well, last time, about too much action in one sentence. This is a prime example of way too much fucking action in a single sentence. John just laughed at her reaction as he then reached out, patting her on the head lightly. The action caused her to pout as she lifted her arms above her head, waving them exasperatedly as she shouted at him.
Exasperatedly is not a word.
As she shouted at him to stop treating her like a kid. Wow!
Why not? Why?
Fucking
Okay.
Anime,
First of all,
eh? People totally do that IRL, right, guys? That's just a
Okay.
super common thing.
One, why the fuck didn't you just, like, have that happen normally instead of saying it happened? Like, what happened to Show Don't Tell, boys? What happened?
Oh, well, you know, people died and mistakes were made.
Understandable.
Always remember, never misuse a colon. That also needs to be done. That needs to be put on a shirt. It needs to be on the back of a shirt, too. Never misuse a colon.
Colons are meant to be misused, though. Just like a lip.
On the front of the shirt, it needs to say writing tips. And then on the back of the shirt, it needs to say never misuse a colon. That's fucking clever, guys.
All right, that's gonna be our first shirt.
That's gonna be
Oh
our...
god, no, we have many shirts that need to come before that.
No. Nah, my dude.
Wouldn't it be tell, don't tell, considering it's a book? No, that's not how it works.
No. What was that? Blah, blah, anime, blah, 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 anime, blah, 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 cute glare, more anime, anime,
Make it stop,
here we go.
Make it fucking stop.
He went to jog after his sister, but just as he stepped forward, he felt a chill run down his spine as something moved to his right, just ahead of him in his peripherals. Jesus fucking Christ. Word salad that sentence more, my dude.
Do you really want him to try?
I mean,
I was gonna say.
actually, sort of, yeah. Because if he's so incompetent at trying to write, like, a good story normally, maybe him trying to purposely fuck up is like...
No, that will just give us more trash.
But what if it works?
If it works, then you'll get the Nobel Peace Prize for eliminating cancer. I mean, bad fan fiction.
I don't know why you said the same thing twice.
Anyway, so, blah, blah, blah. A deep fear as he turned to see what was hiding in the trees. At first he thought
It was a monkey!
somehow a Beowulf had snuck past the town guard, only for that thought to be pushed away as something else came into view. He had no idea what it was, but it had the shape of a Beowulf, only it didn't have any grim markings or bone armor. It was a shadow of a Beowulf moving on its own. The thing's body was transparent.
It was the shadow of a Beowulf moving on its own. Oh, Sneaky, can we get the edge tag up?
Yes.
S'il vous plaît?
There we go. The thing's body was the thing had bright red eyes like that of a grim, which was what caught John's attention as he saw where its gaze landed. The creature was looking right at his sister, as it seemed to lean forward for a lunge, lifting up its shadowy arms. At that moment, John didn't think, he didn't plan. He ran, shouting to his sister to run, as he dropped his bag, sprinting full speed towards Lily. But instead of running, she stopped and turned to see what he was yelling about, as lightning flashed in the background of my peripheral vision.
I am so very confused.
I am so very uncaring. Also, when did it, like, suddenly start raining? I thought it was, you know, a clear day with a golden sunset.
Did you guys not hear the thunder and lightning outside?
No.
Oh, is it raining?
There was a massive fucking lightning flash right next to me, so that's why I put it in there.
Welcome to New England. Enjoy your stay.
Blah 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 blah. She yelling about, only to turn and see this strange shadow beast coming for her from the tree line. At that moment, Lily froze in terror at the sight of a creature, unable to understand what was happening as it started to close in on her. The beast was fast, and it was closing the distance between her and it with ease, pushing past brush like it wasn't there. The moment it was upon her, she closed her eyes and screamed as she felt the pressure on her arm. She tensed for a second before she felt herself hit the ground. She opened her eyes, expecting to see the beast about to kill her, but instead, what she saw made her heart sink. Before her was John, with the shadow beast that had charged her, clamping its jaws onto his right shoulder with its claws sticking into his sides.
You're reading it correctly. S-E-E. C.
C watched as the beast and her brother both flew to the edge of the cliff. What the fuck did the cliff come from?
Duh, don't be fucking stupid. The cliff came from plot convenientium.
It came from behind.
Really? Really? Hey, by the way, you realize we should be doing nothing but Star Wars today, right?
You're right.
What have I done? I actually like Star Wars. Why have I done this to myself?
You bring up a good point.
We'll never know.
We'll touch that on. We'll touch that up.
Oh, wait, I know. I hate myself.
We're gonna sensually touch that up in a second.
Please don't?
Anyway, so, he fell off the cliff, blah, blah, blah.
He fell off. No, let's be clear. He fell off the magic cliff that came from nowhere that didn't exist 3 seconds before.
That leads into a river. And as he's falling off the cliff, he's thinking to himself...
Okay, great. Jean Arc has been replaced with Aragorn. Got it.
He's thinking to himself, at least Lily is safe. and he's dying, and he's falling, and he's sacrificing himself. As the last vestige of light disappeared, the young blonde's body began to sink deeper into the river until it hit the bottom. That's actually not how bodies work.
Yes, it is.
In moving water?
Yeah, obviously, this is the author. They can't be wrong.
Oh, of course. Can we read some trashy Metal Gear crossovers today? I mean, sure.
Are there any Metal Gear crossovers?
Oh, are there Metal Gear crossovers?
I was so hoping there weren't.
Metal Gear Star Wars. We'll see if we can. Oh, there is.
Oh, please don't let that exist.
Read ahead, my dude.
Please don't let that exist.
I'm gonna go get pizza.
Wait, did he actually just go and get pizza?
What? Oh my god, he did. Ricky, read.
Where were we?
Something about a cliff? John watched, blah, 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 only able to... Yeah. John watched as he fell, looking down the now tear-filled eye. Go from there. Go from there.
John watched as he fell looking into the river.
Hold on a minute. You're a radio student. Let's get some voices. What do you think we pay you for?
You don't pay me at all, but fine.
Well, none of us get paid, so deal with it.
John watched as he fell, looking into the now tear-filled eyes of his sister as he fell, only able to tell the fact that she was shouting by the movement of her lips till he felt a cold rush as everything was enveloped by water.
Okay, how far did he fall, and why can he suddenly not hear her?
Don't you understand?
He's dying, duh!
But
don't you
he
understand?
hasn't received any wounds! He's just falling!
No.
Don't you understand?
No, earlier the Beowulf bit him and stabbed him 10 times.
Well, apparently that didn't leave any sort of wounds.
Because
Yeah, they
it was
did.
a
They left the wounds
shadow
of death.
Beowulf. Duh, it stabbed his soul.
I swear to God if that's what happens. Also, I thought you went to get pizza.
I did. It got delivered.
Oh. I should have known you would never leave the house voluntarily.
What, did you seriously think I would just get up from my computer in the middle of a podcast and
Yes!
be like, alright,
Yes,
fuck
I
you!
did!
Fuck you!
What? I'm really that crazy for thinking you would just leave this garbage in the middle of the garbage fire?
I have reliably done this podcast for 2+ hours.
So am I! But that
every
doesn't stop you
single
from forgetting
week,
that I do it reliably.
barring a
So I figured I could just
hurricane.
forget that you do it reliably.
So, when you say I'm gonna get pizza, I would assume you're going downstairs to get pizza. I wouldn't assume, oh, he's just gonna fucking leave.
I also thought it would take slightly longer because I thought you were in an apartment complex.
No, I'm in an adjoined house.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
What
you
fun.
Keep reading,
I'm
gonna
used to going to get pizza, even when it's delivered, still being like a 5-hour thing.
Oh yeah, no, pizza's gonna take like fucking years for me. Hey, we heard you wanted pizza. Too bad. It's gonna take like 2 hours.
Also, fuck you.
Alright, keep reading. I'm gonna get a plate.
Oh my god. As he started to sink, all he could think of was, at least Lily is safe. As he slowly drifted down the river under the water with some shadow beast. As he sank, he watched the sun's light fading above him as he tried to grasp at what he did. He knew he saved his sister, but he had to... I have to stop correcting myself on the sentences, because I keep reading them like they're supposed to be read.
Welcome to my life!
Fuck you!
Why do you think I stopped? I literally couldn't stop correcting myself. Like, my brain was like, no, you're gonna read this in proper English, but it's not written in proper English.
He knew he had saved his sister, but he had to sacrifice himself, and now here he was being taken downstream in a freezing cold river, and then nothing. His consciousness just faded as the last visage of light disappeared. The young blonde...
Okay, Why is he dying at, like, the speed of light?
Because
It's a
he
cold
was shanked like
river.
Brutus, dude. It's like Caesar.
I mean, Brutus did get a shanking, just...
It was from a mob.
No, Caesar was the one killed by a mob of his friends.
True.
To be fair, they were understandably angry about him stripping them of all their political power. But
To be
Also,
fair,
there
they
was
had
that
also-
one time that he got captured by pirates and he demanded he be held for a higher ransom.
yeah, not a great career strategy.
To be fair, it also worked.
Is there any fic where in Fate Stay Night someone tries to summon Jean Arc but gets John instead? I don't know, but that'd be pretty fucking funny.
That would be hilarious. They have like a bit of his hoodie and they think it's like Jean Arc's burial shroud or some crap like that.
Indeed. Yeah.
Shows up. Wait a minute. Joan of Arc was a man? What? Joan of Arc? My name is John. John Arc.
So yeah, Sneaky left off when she
Yeah.
opened her eyes.
Blah blah blah. As the body hit it, was engulfed in a puff of sleet.
I'm sorry, a puff of what?
A puff of sleet as it flew up in the water.
That's not how that works.
Fucking what is this?
I think they meant silt?
Yeah.
That's my best guess.
Yeah.
Silt and mud. That's my best guess.
Yep. Blah blah blah. Movement at the bottom of the stream in the form of a woman with silver hair and red eyes and pale skin, wearing a white dress. As she
A wandering bit throwing random people's souls is no basis for a system of government.
I didn't vote for you.
I am your king.
We are constitutional monarchy. Okay, let's stop quoting Monty Python.
Badly quoting Monty Python. Let's be clear here. We were badly quoting it.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Anyway. Help! I'm being oppressed! Anyway, moving on.
You're always oppressed.
Blah blah blah. She's floating over him with a golden glow. The two floated. Woman moved to the side of John's body and resting his head in her lap, teleporting him to an endless ocean. Blah blah blah. John's wounds healed. Good luck, she says to him, and then she was gone. And then he woke up at the bottom of the river. And then he started spitting up water. And then he heaved more water out of his face. And then he's looking around.
So, his sister isn't going to ask any questions about, like, why her brother's just magically shooting around?
No, don't you understand? It doesn't. It makes sense because anime. And as someone who's a real fucking weeaboo, this shit is bullshit.
Yep. Anyway, so, blah blah blah. Flashes of memories started to fill him. Memories flooded in, different childhoods flowing in and out as he saw himself in two places.
Oh, good! I hope this author will accurately portray what schizophrenia looks like.
Nope.
They won't.
Hey, look at that! It's King Arthur.
God damn it.
Hey, John's now King Arthur and John of Arc.
Yeah, apparently. In one, he stood at a wooden training sword as an old man with a well-trimmed beard, and his own wooden sword taught him swordsmanship. Swordsman. Ship.
Yep,
Two
everything
words.
checks out.
The other memory flashed with him standing next to three beautiful young blonde girls with him swinging around a wooden sword.
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 Swood?
Sword, swings the sword.
Peter Piper.
None of that was English,
Pick
and I
pickled
detest you
pepper.
mightily. Never have I felt such concentrated hatred, except for the time I laid eyes upon my own brother.
Anyway. He is reliving his past. This is a cheap copy of Reesfic. I mean,
Of what?
basically.
Of what?
Reese.
It sounds like a much better fanfiction. If you could link that.
Yes,
It's not.
please. Oh, well then.
Reese is a shitpost author. Literally. One chapter in his Naruto story was a 3,000 word paragraph.
Like in like a funny ha-ha way, or an actual genuine I'm trying to write way?
In a I'm making fun of all the shit fic way.
Gotcha.
Anyway. As the memories went, he lived 2 separate lives. Memories of games with his sisters he did not know. To memories of training with a father who groomed him to be a king. As the memories played out, he watched another set where he stood up before a sword in a study with an older blonde man and telling him about the stories. Another memory played before him about a golden sword and a pedestal. So he's got like 10 different people in him now, apparently.
Yep.
What is he, a Persona protagonist?
Yes. He watched as he
Either
drew
that,
a sword,
or he's a
making himself
hentai
next king.
protagonist.
With memories of life of fun and life of war and
No,
battle.
really? No one? Fuck you. That's high-quality humor.
Blah,
No,
blah, blah, childhood.
I got it. It didn't make me laugh, but I got it.
His set of cheerful childhood memories ended with him being killed by the Shadow Beast.
Yep,
You
that
are
makes
dead.
perfect sense.
You are dead, a surprise big note.
The end of the first set of memories eased the pain only a little as he felt the second set continue to play out. As he watched up to his death, he watched as he battled the knight in silver and red armor, till he finally was able to strike down the silver knight, splitting his helm to reveal a face similar to his own. As the helm fell, the knight reached out with blood-soaked hands to touch him, saying, "Father." And then they died. Memories started
And
to
no
come to
one
an end.
cared.
Oh, what, Mordred died? Oh, it's terrible. It's awful. Anyway. Flashing of memories of a boy named John Ark seemed to have died saving his sisters. Oh. So he's assuming the identity of the king.
No, the king is assuming the identity of him.
Yes.
Did you just assume his gender?
Yes.
Well, I was gonna say, hey, think of it this way, Sneaky. Arthur got what she always wanted. A dick.
I
just
you
had
want
no
to
idea
share
what
those, Jack?
No, here's the thing. I just got the worst mental image ever. Oh, I just got the mental image of just like her looking down and just like standing on her balcony, just going like, yes. Just like, just fucking stark naked. God fucking damn it. What the fuck is wrong? I need a drink.
Well, at least we know what Ricky's into, folks. So the next time, now we know that the second thing Ricky's into is King Arthur with a dick. So send one-armed Yang and King Arthur with a dick to Ricky.
Uh-huh.
It's something I didn't like, by the way, so no,
You loved
please. Do not. Do not.
Send it all to him. PM's only, though. We don't need to see it.
Can you fuck off, please?
Nope, but that's what we're trying to help you do.
Okay.
Moving on.
I have never claimed to be high-quality humor. Just entertaining.
Fucking woo, lad!
Is there a problem, Sneaky?
No. No, I'm good. Also, I did just get the mental image because I misread Zek's comment. I got the mental image of, instead of Cinder, just a fucking bottle of cider wearing a Chinese dress.
Oh, you mean a bottle of cider committing cultural appropriation?
Shut the fuck up.
Anyway. Sacrificing himself to save his sisters, courageous act, blah blah blah.
You know, the worst part about this is, like, the idea in and of itself, like, putting Arthur in the in the Ruby universe, not terrible.
Yeah, except the terrible implantation.
Yeah.
When John died, Arthur Pendragon was given a second chance by being John.
Also, honestly, I'd much rather replace John with Mordred, because Mordred won't act like John.
Yes.
Like, Arthur will do things probably more or less along the lines that John would.
Anyway.
Which I'm sure the author is counting on, because they're a lazy piece of shit.
Fate-stained knight, Arthur Pendragon, except not a girl, apparently. If John's death wasn't an accident, that meant someone wanted Arthur to take his place. He could only assume a mage wanted that, blah blah blah. Maybe it was Merlin. Or maybe it was his sister, Morgana Le Fay. Wait, didn't Morgana sire Mordred with him?
Yes.
I see.
Or so the wiki claims.
His sister plotted to take over his son, Mordred, blah blah blah. Blessings, blah 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 blah. John, it must be my family. No, not my family. John's family. Your family. They must be looking for him. They're looking for John. What would he do? He can't tell them. He's a long dead king. Blah blah blah. He doubted they would believe him. The blah blah blah. He could run away or act like John. Blah blah. He killed his son. Blah blah blah. That left him wondering if he could truly let the family go through the idea of losing their son. With that thought, he began to act as John. I'm down here. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Arthur looked through John's memories to identify the girl. Blah blah. Blah blah, describing his family. Jeremiah Ark, the former huntsman Ark, the old hunter, reached out to place his hands on Arthur's shoulder and pulled him into a hug. Thank the gods you're okay, son.
I need an adult. I am an adult. Fuck you, that was funny.
And, you know, come on.
Now you know how I feel.
You can't not do that accent when you hear someone called Jeremiah.
That's fair.
Blah blah blah, hugging Arthur. Arthur was sad.
Now I just keep thinking of the hunter with the fucking guru voice from Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Honestly, just read this entire fic with Bastion sound pack.
Oh, yeah.
I can do that.
Blah 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 blah. Oh my god, John's emotions are affecting me. I'm hugging his dad. He's okay. We should get up there. This caught Arthur off guard as he was wondering what he did wrong. Then he realized John's memories. John never said father, only old man. Very rude thing to say, but he was John now, so Arthur had to act like John. He took a step backwardly as Jeremiah stared at him for a second before he began to laugh. The action surprised Arthur even more as he was now confused as to what was happening. You must have really hit your head hard if you're calling me father now, the old hunter said as he reached out, patting Arthur on the shoulder. All right, if you're calling me father, that must mean you really want to get up to your sisters, so I won't stop you.
No, don't let Arthur near his sisters. Weird things will happen. Merlin will show up, and suddenly this fics go in places we don't want it to.
What? They're all gonna get dicks?
Yes.
I mean, that's what happens when Merlin shows
But
up.
it'll happen sequentially so they can all get pregnant first.
Of course. So, any leads on shitty Code Geass fanfics? Considering I don't know two fucks about Code Geass, no leads. Did Calvin flippity flap off? And we just didn't notice.
Don't know.
I saw him. Oh yeah, au revoir. Unfortunate. I was really hoping that I could get to the Detective Conan fic.
I would rather we just never get to that one.
Blah blah. Jeremiah said with a smile as he patted Arthur on the shoulder. He's doing a lot of shoulder patting. I'm noticing this.
Well, you see, much like Kratos, he isn't sure how to interact with his son, so he only knows how to pat him on the shoulder.
Boy! Get over here! The whole ordeal left him confused. Let's go home. Arthur smiled at Lily. Don't worry, you will never lose me, he said, smiling at her, making her blush some, but smile as she just held his arm tighter.
Why is his sister blushing? Like, what are you trying to set up here, Arthur?
Because
this is what I think you're trying
Is
to
this
set
a
up.
setup?
I want you to
This is a
stop.
harem.
This
This is
needs
a
to
harem
stop.
story. This is a harem story.
Jesus
Nine.
Christ. If
Nine.
we set up, if this is also fucking
But you
incest,
don't understand, Atin. It's a completely different person.
no,
Okay, great, but on a
No.
genetic level, those kids are messed up.
no, that is no, that's not how that works. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Jesus Christ.
Incest.
Has anyone
Incest.
hearing this?
I heard that.
Uncle
I-
Arthur,
oh,
the sister.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, so
Why is incest a thing?
I got paid $5 to look at Star Wars, so that's what we're gonna do.
Why?
Hey.
Macarena?
Star Wars. Wow. Oh boy, this is. Oh, you guys are getting a in-depth look into how I find fan fiction for this. All filters off.
Oh no. Oh, we're going down that hole, are we?
$5 for Metal Gear. Oh, I apologized. Postpartum.
Sneaky, quick, go find Metal Gear Star Wars.
Metal Gear. Metal Gear. Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear. StarCraft, Star Fox, Star Trek, Steven Universe.
I kinda wanna, but I also don't wanna.
Diamond Gear
No.
Solid, Ashes of Gems.
Do
Hold
it.
up.
Do it
Let
for
me
the
get-
hate it will cause Ricky.
I fucking hate that show. Whatever. Start it. Let me just go ahead and get Sins of the Father ready.
Diamond Gear Solid. 9 reviews. When the hell are you gonna update this shit? I'm so disappointed you stopped. Your story is definitely Steven Universe quality. I am enjoying it.
There's two ways to take that sentence.
There is 2 ways to take that sentence, indeed. I think I'm gonna use that as part of the rating system from now on a scale of Steven Universe to actually good. I'm gonna take down the max. There. This was an
hold on.
awesome chapter. The stealth action was amazing, and the ending has my mind running with theories. I'm also curious to equipment Cole is gonna be working with. So it's a self-insert. Oh, sweet fucking Christ! This is a self-insert into Metal Gear, who then gets transported into Steven Universe.
9!
Fuck? Alright, that's mildly creepy. My bathroom door just closed on its own. Hello?
I'm here.
Okay, good. I thought my audio cut out as well, so I was just like, oh, am I gonna
I'm
die
just dead
now?
inside?
And Cole McGrath. Yes, Cole McGrath. He's the harem lord. Beginning test. All unauthorized personnel, please exit the testing ground. The voice echoed from the intercom.
Pretty sure
speakers.
this author plays Abaddon mid.
What makes you say that?
I don't know. That's what Cruel said.
Oh. All the alcohol in the world doesn't make this go away. Cruel wants to talk here. Okay.
Oh, Christ, what now?
You have something to say, Pajit?
Oh fuck, I just heard you twice. I was like, shit, what happened? And then I realized I was sitting in general. Oh. Hello, guys.
Hello. Yes. Yes, and yeah, absolutely. Also, I just want to mention, I just got pinged in another Discord in which someone thought I was doing trap cosplays.
But don't you do that?
What?
Oh no, wait, that's
What?
Atin.
What did I just hear?
Sneaky, we're gonna need context.
Okay, so apparently there's a pro LOL streamer who also calls himself SneakyDevil.
Oh, no, he's a sneaky. That guy is just sneaky.
Okay.
And he did a trap cosplay of one of the lead characters' pizza delivery girl dress. And surprisingly, it was hot. And it kind of broke the internet.
You
for
be
about
quiet.
people are like, wait, what the fuck?
We don't need to hear your filthy heresy.
No, I will send the photo to you, and you tell me
I
that.
I don't want the photo sent to me.
And the thing is, the sneaky dude looks generally very unappealing. And in that photo, it's like, what the fuck? You could tell that this is the same person, but your mind will just refuse to believe it, and that's the worst bit. So yeah, different sneaky. That one's a pro League of Legends player.
Alright. No,
Okay.
we're good. Okay. Glad we've cleared that one.
This sneaky is a pro at nothing.
I take offense to that. I will have you
And
know.
tell me one thing you're not professional at.
Because, and trust me when I say this, folks,
This podcast, because I'm
you
being
do not
paid
want to see,
for it.
like,
So
none of
therefore,
the three
I'm a
people that are regularly on this
professional.
show should be traps, ever. You wouldn't want to see that. It would
I'm
make your eyes
googling
sleep.
sneaky trap to see what comes up.
Sweet fucking god.
Yep. There it is. There it fucking is. It's just incorrect. This is wrong.
You're wrong.
This is like Matumba Woman if Matumba Woman was
Oh.
actually properly female.
Okay, Anyway.
I'm glad Art appears just for this exact moment. Thank you. I appreciate your patronage, Arn, associating the word sneaky with me. It truly touches something deep inside
I
me.
have posted it in.
Truly touches something deep inside.
Yes. I need to
Anyway,
It is a
apparently,
meme that you post out, and I know you want.
I will do a trap cosplay if you pay me, Isley.
Why?
listen, you'd have to pay us really, really well for that to happen.
You're not gonna like the result. but I'll do it.
Sneaky,
Please
what do you
don't
think?
ever-
Sneaky, what do you think? 2,000 apiece?
Minimum.
Yeah.
Please don't ever send him money to do this, by the way, for everyone's sanity.
Trust us, you won't like it.
Oh, Isley, it's on the Discord, so you can get it any time. You just have to be on the Discord. Also,
The fuck is this?
yeah. Oh, that's where that picture's from.
Oh, he's from C9, that's why.
Yeah, yeah.
That-
I mean, you're at C9. Oh, no, wait.
Okay.
But it's League C9, and they're actually like a decent
Okay.
team and shit.
Well, I mean, that
That
just explains why he's a trap.
A lot more sense.
I mean,
It's because all they do is throw.
Is that a Pizza Hut box?
yeah, I mean, there's a character named Sivir who's got a pizza delivery girl skin because, of course, League of Legends.
Oh, here I thought it was just a Code Geass joke.
Yes. You ain't getting any money from me. Well, that's
See-
unfortunate.
Sneaky, how much do you want for it?
I said $2,000 minimum.
We told you, it's $2,000. If you give us,
you're
if
not-
you do 5,000, you get to pick the outfit within reason.
And how much would you cost, Atin?
Same price
Same
for me.
pricing.
How much for you, Max, and Atin? That's 1,500. Okay,
Well-
let's make it like a.
It would
Deal.
have to be 20K because then we would also have to transport ourselves to the same place.
Why are we even having this conversation right now?
I'm
Because
sorry.
We can
20K.
We can be bought. That's why.
Look,
Hmm.
everyone knows
You're
their
out
price
there.
eventually. I just happen to know my price way before a lot of people.
Exactly.
Anyway, let's get back to the Metal Gear Steven Universe fanfiction. I'm glad I silenced everyone with that. Thank you.
Oh,
I like how R's just like,
for
if
it.
I ever send you a single set, assume I've been hacked.
Well, I mean, you used to sponsor me through your patronage.
Wait, you had a Patreon?
No, through the subscribing ring.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he does have a patron, but
I do have a Patreon.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Wait, you do? Fuck. Give me a second.
It's the giant Patreon symbol in the Discord in the panels down below.
I always like see whenever I see a Patreon symbol somewhere, I kind of tune it out.
Yeah,
No, I'm saying-
I'm aware. People do
What
that.
do you?
There's
what do
actually
you provide?
rewards on there where you
I'll
can pay me
stream myself playing
$5.
One game of your choice that follows Twitch guidelines. So if I pay you $10, you'll play Super Seducer.
I mean, if it follows Twitch guidelines,
I've streamed it, and it was
Oh,
very
yes.
popular on fucking
I'll
Twitch.
stream it too.
I mean, it's the only game in which you get to tell a girl, if you ain't good at cooking, then you better be good at sucking cock. I love it.
I don't even know where to begin.
I'm glad that we've established we'll play horribly offensive video games for $10, and you can ruin your eyes forever for
You
$5.
get to feel 10 times as good. I'm pretty sure I'll mention you often. So if somebody pays you $10, they're suddenly your best friend.
Yeah, I might have been a bit drunk when I made those Patreon awards.
We
I
should
mean,
up
very
Sneaky.
welcome.
We should update those now.
Times 10, obviously.
I mean, it's empty, so.
It's $100 for me to be your friend. Cause that's
For the record, I would strongly advise against that. You'll regret it.
I mean, you can't even get your money back, so.
Yeah, you can't get money back, so. Anyway. Anyway, blah blah blah, men and women, blah blah. Her hair was an ash gray that contrasted her dark skin tied to a bun on the back of her head. I don't know about you guys, but I've never seen a gray-haired black person.
It's the same
Let's
thing. I've never seen a
let's
black
just
person with
not
dark-
get into this,
I mean,
okay?
That's really not. Can we not, please?
I mean,
It is a
yes.
look. If Fire Emblem can have dudes with blue hair,
No, I'm talking about something real. Like, have you ever seen a black person with Down syndrome?
we're not. No,
No.
we're not talking.
We're
about
not. We're not
no.
doing. We're not doing that. No.
Okay.
Are you sure you want to do this, Moy Sled?
What?
Zex, we need your Russian expertise here, because apparently they're speaking
Okay.
Russian.
A little cheeky breezy.
No, don't start.
What, you do not want to live in combat zone?
Сука, плати нахуй! Do you want to fuck Russian now?
Sneaky, you don't even have a Patreon. You got a Patreon.
I got a pater on.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are well aware of this error. We have kept it.
But then it's correct. Write a line below that. At least maintain consistency, for fuck's sake.
Consistency? You don't come to watch me for consistency.
Well, I come to watch you bitch about people not having consistency, so I guess that's something.
I mean, that is... Where's my shot glass?
I thought you were like, where's my shotgun? And for a second I was actually like, okay, is this the end?
Good night, everybody.
Anyway,
He grabbed the assault rifle on the table, loading up a couple clips. Magazines! They are magazines!
I mean, I'm pretty sure they call them clips somewhere.
Yes, people confuse the two.
What's the difference?
Clips are used to load magazines, they're also used
Oh.
on the M1 Garand. Those were clips.
And magazines are like bigger, many bullet carrying things.
Well, no, just the easiest way to see the difference, magazines are basically enclosed bullet carriers, clips are open bullet carriers.
Oh, okay, so I get it, like that little... Okay, I've seen the M1 Garand's loading
Yeah.
thing, so I can...
That's a
Yeah.
clip.
Alright.
You can also use those to easier line up bullets and then push them all into a magazine.
Alright then.
Today you learned bullets with SneakyDevil.
I mean... Honestly, you people have already given me a lecture on military technology, which is quite a good lecture, if I may add.
wait, when did we do that?
When you were
that
raving
time
about
you
the
were telling-
warthog.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it was a good lecture.
Boss on deck. Everyone, wait. WU handgun with both tranks and lethal round. No, that's not how that works. A handgun that has been specifically outfitted to shoot non-standard tranquilizer rounds could not shoot lethal rounds due to the changes made to the chamber and the loading mechanisms.
Sneaky, you don't get it.
And
You
the
just changed
firing
the
mechanism.
entire...
Tricky, not just the loading mechanism, the firing mechanism.
I said that too. You weren't paying attention.
Look, the point is, it's dumb.
Yeah, the point is the author is dumb and doesn't know how this works, and they were just like, oh, that's just game mechanics that I can't use both. It's like, yes, but it's also realistic in that you can't use both.
Alright, so Zexy, there's a real question here. Does this guy know his Russian, or is he just trying?
We don't know.
I believe he used the Google Translate English pronunciation bar to find these Russian translations.
He probably did. That's the sad part.
I mean, at least he tried.
No, he's clearly not
No.
trying.
No.
I mean,
The Instant Deployment Warp, a device that, if successful in testing, could change the outcome of troop deployments everywhere. It's a giant fucking Tesla. Okay. Little Bat A, never expected you to jump at the chance at testing new gear. A lot has changed in 2 years, boss. Bat replied as he patted the left side of his chest.
wait, who?
Snake nodded. So it has. Rain approaching, Snake's iDroid stated in a monotone, the sky graying. Yes, because that's how that works. Come on, let's get going, Falcon, Snake said, turning to leave. Falcon started to walk with Big Boss, but look back. But look back! May luck be with you, Cole!
Please stop. You're mangling Russian worse than you
The
mangle
fuck was
Japanese.
that?
I too question what the fuck that was.
Hold
No,
on.
I looked away. I was looking at like the rerun of the Liquid and OG match, and then I hear that, and I'm like, wait, what?
Let me get the next line. Brakake Almas of Nivsgad!
Please.
Okay,
Oh my
okay, blood, stop, please.
Yeti blood!
Oh, they put the fucking guest starring line in there. That's I'll respect that. That's funny. That's good.
What line?
Okay, so basically they're introducing this chapter like Metal Gear 5 did.
Oh, okay, I fuck. No. I don't know whether that's good or bad. I
Cause an
can't make up my
international
mind.
incident. It's silly Isley. My existence is an international incident. Blah blah blah. They're powering up the giant Tesla arcs. Blah, coordinates set. Shouldn't we hold off till the storm passes? Relax, there's nothing to worry about. Everything is watertight. Boss, we got a problem. I stand corrected. What's the problem? The computer isn't cycling. The stabilizers are reloading the quantum phase power device.
In English, please.
I barely noticed until I realized the green light isn't on after the generator power up. The scientist looked at the screen, frowning. His eyes suddenly widened. Power down the pad now! Quick as a blink, Snake was on the keyboard, typing in commands into the computer with fingers
You mean
of
commands
fury.
that Snake would have no way of knowing what they are?
Fingers
Yeah,
of
like,
fury.
wasn't Snake not good at tech? Like, that's the one thing he was shit at.
Fingers
This is
of
why, like,
fury.
every Snake has an Otacon version for themselves.
Every state has an Otacon version of themselves.
And for themselves. Like, they have a version of Otacon, which is like the father and then the son, you know? I forgot what the...
That's
one was
true.
called Hal, the other one was... I have no fucking idea what the other one's name was.
Okay, let's keep going. Actually, the Russian seems more likely here. Yes, the Russians are always behind
Anyway.
everything. Cole, get off the platform now. Speakers are offline somehow. I think we're being hacked. It's the Russians.
To be fair, in the Metal Gear universe, it is usually just the Russians.
Well,
Killed the power.
otherwise-
Roger. They killed the power, but Little Bat was
Unless-
still on the
Yeah, I guess
potentially lethal
technically-
IDW.
Technically, it's always Russians until it's the CIA in Metal Gear.
I mean, technically, it's only Russians for one game, though, isn't it?
My favorite part's right here. Falcon turned her attention to the platform. Little Bat was still standing on it, oblivious to what was happening. I thought we trained you better than this, she seethed. Better than what? To be able to preternaturally know when something's going wrong? Like, they told me to stand here, so I'm gonna stand here until they tell me otherwise. That moron! Why is he standing there? Because that's what you told him to do? And you haven't told him to not do that?
Why are you
Eh?
just standing around, you idiot? That's what
This-
I was told to do. Well, do something else.
Is this humor?
Yes,
No, it's
this,
not.
This is, in fact, supposed to be humor.
It's not very good humor.
No, it's not.
I mean, you're looking in the wrong place if you want good humor, man.
The sky flashed. She called out to him a second too late. Gone with the lightning, a bright blue beam stole him away into the sky in the blink of an eye. Karen, aka Snow Falcon, could only stand there, the cool storm above, laughing with a thunderous voice. A staff member has gone MIA.
Is that an OC?
Yes, they're
It's
all
Karen.
OCs.
Oh god. I thought they were members of whatever the fuck the thing was.
They're part of Diamond Dogs in that they're OCs. that
Oh,
are
I
part
thought
of
they were
Diamond.
part of the
No.
Gravity Falls thing.
Yes, it's a multi-cross Gravity Falls, Metal Gear, and Steven Universe.
I mean, sorry, yeah, it was Steven Universe, right? Not Gravity Falls. It's one of the two. I just Western cartoon.
featuring Rose's dangerous defective pearl.
The fuck?
1 second he was on the warp pad. Next thing he knew, he was in the middle of a forest surrounded by trees.
I mean, I guess that's a forest.
Great, lost in unknown territory without sustaining rations, ammo, and no signal. Lights are
Shouldn't he be
weird.
more worried about the fact that this is probably a paranormal activity thing? He was somewhere else and he's now somewhere else.
Well, no, that's the whole point of the platform that he was standing on. It was supposed to warp him to his destination using
Because they just
instantaneous
had that
warp.
technology now.
Yeah, of course, duh.
This is Venom's Snake, who was, if I am like, he was around the time when the IBMs were a big thing,
That is correct.
and
Teleportation using warp technology for humans.
I am not even gonna say anything. He does have an iDroid. Anything's possible.
I love that. I love the fact that iDroid was a thing.
It's like, oh yeah, he's got an iPhone basically in that age.
Well, you know what it's called. You know why it's called iDroid, right?
Yeah, it like the. No, I don't know why it's called iDroid. I just know that
it's
that's
the
a
two
cover.
competing smartphones, iPhone and Droid.
Oh, no, that definitely. But I knew that like if you bought, there was like a collector's edition of the game, I believe, which had the case. No, not collector's edition. Like in Japan, they sold like a case for the iPhone with the iDroids thing.
Yeah, no.
It was the most cumbersome fucking phone
Yeah, like,
case
the
ever.
reason why they called it iDroid is A, to avoid copyright, and B, to make fun of both the smartphones. Be like, yo, hey guys, this is the real smartphone, the iDroid.
Yeah.
Good times. I believe Atin is currently entering analytic shock.
No, I've got nothing to say. I have nothing to contribute right now.
Blah blah blah, Steven Universe, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, Steven Universe. This woman insulted them, now they'll disregard orders and attempt to kill her. How does he know? He doesn't know how he knows, but one thing for sure is he needs to stop them from shattering her.
No.
Enemy combatants, the Pink Diamond Ruby Squad. Mist began to fill the... Okay, now that would be an actually interesting thing. Fucking mist filling into, you know, just take... This would be obviously have to be like a space battles or sufficient velocity story, because there you're allowed to get away with suddenly crossover. You know, take any story and just have mist suddenly fill in, and then the fucking... What are those things called, Atin?
What do you mean? What are those things?
The
called?
zombie dudes in power armor.
Dudes in power armor. Oh, come on! I know this.
Plague Marines?
No. He's talking about the ones from Metal Gear 5.
Oh, you mean
I
the
know.
parasite unit.
The ones that move
No, it's a
really.
parasite unit. It's a parasite unit.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
The
So
ones
yeah,
that move
fucking
really
like it's the worm fight. Taylor's about to take on Lung. Mist comes in, and suddenly the parasite unit shows up.
No, those things fucking freak me out. I am
Okay,
sorry, sir.
no.
They are terrifying.
You
The
don't
first time I
understand.
saw them is when I quit the game.
You don't understand. I faced those guys on the hardest difficulty, not knowing they were there on my first playthrough, and it was goddamn terrifying.
Maybe I can sneak by them. No.
And the way they move, that is the creepiest thing ever.
No,
Yep.
I literally just sat in place for 5 minutes, just in a box, just like praying to God that they wouldn't find me.
Mate,
That
I
was
just
basically
ran.
that
I had a
level.
horse and I ran. I was like, okay, I must get away.
See, I didn't have D-Horse at the time
They
because I decided
can-
to go with Quiet. So
They can
Ah!
they can keep up with a fucking horse, may I point
I
out.
wanted to increase Quiet's bond.
I didn't
He can keep up with a horse.
listen. All I had was D-Dog, and he saved the day.
Well, that's because that's D-Dog.
Yeah, he's overpowered.
D-Dog is best dog. Anyway,
D-Dog is nuclear, D-Dog is violent.
Oh,
D-Dog is
hey,
breaking
the
up
mist
inside.
is coming in. We can't see anything. Oh, guys, where are you? Suddenly, there was a
fuck
figure
is you
standing in the mist. Ruby letting out a battle cry, and boom! It exploded
Gear
into
Survive.
soft pieces of rubber. Usually there was a gem lying on the ground after the enemy was poofed, unless they're using holograms! Found another hologram down! Got another hologram down!
Wait, holograms were not a thing at this point in time, were they? Because
They were
I love
not.
how they're like,
no,
it's a
I
hologram!
remember using a decoy that was literally a little balloon.
Yes, that's
Which
what's
is
happening.
great.
That's what's happening right here. Is literally the author had said it exploded into poofs of plastic and air,
But
Oh.
did it say kept you waiting, huh? Because
and then
those
the characters are going, "Oh, that's a hologram."
To
are
be-
they dumb?
well,
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe this is running off Steven Universe rules.
This is running off of Steven Universe rules of everyone besides the main character is a blithering moron, and the main character is only not a blithering moron when he needs to save the day.
So basically, just your basic anime.
So Ruby,
Except all the Ruby characters were competent. They were stupid, but they were
Reasonably
always
competent.
competent.
Hold the fuck up with that.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna
Name
dignify
me
that.
one time where everyone besides John was not competent. Not intelligent. Not competent.
Honestly, there are times when John has like more common sense than the rest of them.
I'm not talking about common sense.
I mean,
Competency.
okay, like the rest of them can swing the sword real good.
Oh, are you fucking serious with this sandstorm bullshit? God damn it.
Ooh, Sun King.
Anyway. So yeah, you can't say none of the Ruby characters, ignoring John, were not competent at any points in time where death flags were not occurring. Exactly.
I mean, no.
Anyway,
wait,
I'll be right
did-
back. I'm going to the bathroom.
I'm more like I'm actually kind of shocked about that. Okay.
Then the world.
I mean, other than we fight real good. There's nothing really to Ruby characters much.
Okay, so
Mamma
the
mia, I
self-insert
see the
killed all of the people. Oh, the fog
It's
was now
just
dispersing,
you
so
and
the
me.
self-insert can just call upon the fog.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Its figure was unsettling, like a ghost. Its gray clothing blended in with the twilight forest.
Nice.
Twilight Forest.
Put that sword back up.
What is this? Fucking Legend of Zelda Twilight
Blah
Princess.
blah blah. He easily subdues Pearl. Blah blah blah.
Well, that's not a surprise given the amount I watched the show.
A colorless diamond insignia on his shoulder. You liar, you're with the white diamonds. Who's the white diamonds?
The colorless diamond.
Pearl, a voice called out to her. With the ghost knocked off to her, Pearl rode over to see who saved her. Rose Quartz, Rose. That thing, it's with the white diamond. Rest, Pearl, I'll handle it. And
Okay, even though you're reading it like super speed reading style, you're still pretty much reading it the same amount of effort that the author probably put in.
oh, I
That's sad for
totally,
me.
I like to read fics at the same amount of effort the author put into it, which is to say, not in
Zero.
the slightest.
Oh, yeah, I heard a crazy echo there.
Yeah, well, you're crazy, Echo.
I have not heard that before. So
Also, Nose Hair has me on speaker, which is
Oh,
why
I
you
don't.
hear me. Yes, you do.
I literally have you on my fucking mic.
If I make loud noises, someone echoes sometimes. Oh, no echo that time. Let's see how it is. Okay.
Might just be on your end, fam.
No, it's other people. It's always other people. My setup is flawless, as always. Tapping on the top of the bubble. Cole groaned, blah, sense of vertigo, blah, large woman. Put Pearl's gem into a pink bubble. It vanished, the gem. A little too familiar for the diamond dog taste. Impressive, not many gems stay stable after being caught unaware. Usually they all poof, unless there's some sort of elite quartz. I'm not a quartz. Oh, I thought comedy was a rarity in the White Diamond Court. Listen, lady, I have no idea what you're talking about, so if you can please just not attack me for a minute. Cole's hand shot up, armored with the parasite obsidian material to his surprise.
Parasite obsidian. Okay.
No, he's not wrong.
What have I come back to?
Okay, so apparently the reason why the self-insert was able to call upon the parasite myth was because he's the parasite.
Okay.
That's still dumb.
Also, he has
I mean,
parasite
how are you
armor.
speaking then?
Because Steven Universe rules now, I guess. I don't know.
But parasites, kind that not being able to speak is kind of their thing, right?
Yeah.
being a
Simply
mindless
because they will
zombie.
literally destroy the human language if they speak.
Exactly.
No, you're thinking of a different parasite, my dude.
Yeah, those are separate parasites.
Wait, I'm getting mixed up then. So
You're-
wait, the
no.
parasite
No,
unit...
no, that
Wait,
was
no.
the parasite within Booby Lane.
That was in Quiet. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, that's the parasite that goes into vocal cords. There's other parasites that replace your skin, your eyes, your brain, and all that stuff.
There were lots of parasites.
Yeah, and basically the ones that they did the full body replacement were the ones that turned them into the zombie shambler power armor dudes. Quiet got the same
what?
thing, except she also got the vocal parasite that made her if she ever spoke English. Which I never quite understood why she never spoke Navajo, because she did speak that.
Because technically Venom Snake didn't speak that.
Yeah, but
Okay,
Code
but like,
Talker
here's the
did.
thing. If she just spoke Navajo, I'm pretty sure someone in the base would be like, hey, I'm pretty sure that's Navajo. We just need to get a Navajo translator.
Yeah. Like Code Talker.
I mean, there must be somebody else in that fucking gigantic base who spoke
Like
Navajo, right?
Code Talker.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, silly Sneaky. Common sense doesn't exist in the Metal
I
Gear
mean, it's
universe.
Kojima. Do you really think he would, like, sue a plot hole? I mean, come on.
Anyway, blah blah blah. Using the parasite obsidian material, he was able to catch the pink shield thrown at him. What did I just say? Question mark, exclamation point. Exclamation point. The woman sighed. Look, I get it. You're annoyed because you've been sent by Miss Prissy Pants to go find a pink diamond and clean it up. Pink diamond's messing cleaned up. Still, you don't have to act like a common gem for the last time. So let me just poof you real quick, then I take you to a galaxy warp pad, then you can go tell your diamond that this planet is not to be a colony by the order of Rose Quartz. Cole mentally and physically groaned. How can this woman be so dense? Maybe it's because she's a gem? She's as dense as a rock?
Shut the fuck up.
I guess you could say she's stone deep.
Someone make him stop.
I have given up.
Well, at least I'm not making puns like she's gonna rock your world. Or...
You do that when you're writing, so I guess there's a...
Yeah, I do that in my writing, except, I'm doing that now as well. I could make other puns, like, I don't know, let he who is without sin cast the first stone?
Then I will start casting stones.
Excuse me while I start casting stones. Thanks.
Cruel, you go ahead and join in too. As a member of the church, I'm extending a one-time pardon to you to kill the infidel.
Mate, in my religion, we throw stones all day, all night long.
Excellent! Then we have something we can bond over.
Indeed.
Do you have anything to add? She asked smugly. First off, I'm not this white diamond soldier. Second off, he trailed off. Suddenly, he charged at Rose Quartz. His entire body body hardening with parasitic armor. Rose sidestepped, summoning her shield and swung at Cole. Thunk! Cole grabbed the newcomer's hand. A burly orange grabbed the newcomer's hand. An orange burly woman with huge white hair.
Huh?
Wait, are we talking about Rose Quartz still, or are we talking about a new person?
Oh, it's like... I understand what
the author's trying to describe a character they already introduced.
Hey guys, guess what? I've got Battle Cup new compendium news.
Oh,
There still isn't
what?
one. Fuck off. Straight from
Oh.
Ice Frog.
There isn't one?
There still isn't one.
Oh.
I am upset.
But the subreddit is filling up with shitposts.
Excellent.
Dude,
The
okay.
mods cannot keep up.
Mate,
Excellent.
I went to the Dota 2 Gamepedia today and they have a gigantic page that is just dedicated to all the Dota memes.
I'm
Lovely.
sure.
It's official.
Anyway, newcomer's hand. Smacking the machete out of her hands, Cole kicked his heel into the gem's knee, bringing her down to a crouch. Half sorting the blade, he sawed the machete into her shoulder in one fluid motion.
I'm pretty sure the mods are joining in, Zach.
Okay, look. If half sorting is what I believe it is, that's grabbing the blade by the sword part of the blade. So you're grabbing the blade by the sword part of the blade and swinging it into someone's shoulder so hard that you sawed it.
Yep, that makes sense.
Perfect sense. I see nothing wrong with this.
The gem gasped before her body vanished, like those soldiers and that woman, Pearl. Rose blinked, staring at Cole owl-eyed. You need to work on your observation skills. Oh, so no, it's a new person.
I guess.
Okay, so it was a new I was just... Okay, look, I was hyper confused there.
That is where most of the rest of us, honestly.
Anyway, so, stabbing the machete into the ground, she unsummoned her shield. You're not a gem, are you? That's what I've been trying to tell you. She glanced at his shoulder, looking at the emblem on the suit. It was a diamond, but it wasn't the homeworld diamond. It had a parallelogram on its tip. It was a round diamond on the side with a point at the bottom. A skull with a hole on the top left corner of its forehead was in the center of the diamond. Oh, Jesus Christ. He's describing his self-insert company symbol.
Yes.
With the words Phantom Diamond.
What?
Jesus Christ. Edgy banner is going up. It's colors.
It's happening, boys.
On the edge.
You paid $5 for this. I hope you're happy.
It gets better. I mean, it doesn't really, but...
Its color scheme was gray and black, like Cole's uniform. However, what was interesting were the 5 gemstones attached to each point of the diamond. Oh wow, it looks like he had a emblem from his PMC that just so happened to fit perfectly in the Steven universe. Wow! How utterly convenient! I'm glad we did that in sync.
Yes, I am too.
Loud drone. Can this day get any worse? We need to get out of there. Oh, don't you do it. Too late. She already sent Cole away. Warped again.
Who's ready for the, now? Who's
Aren't
ready
there only
for
4 points on a 2D diamond? No, on the diamond that is available as an emblem in Metal Gear Solid 5, there is in fact 5 points. There's the bottom tip and then the 4 points at the top to show a diamond head.
Mostly because Kojima actually knows how to do visual design.
Yeah! And then they fired him.
Not
He
not
spent money.
not that they know how to do any other. Not that he knows how to do any other design, because, you know.
All right, so let's go search for more Metal Gear.
Oh, why?
Let's go with all Metal Gear crossovers. Let's go with language, English. Remnant only needs one snake. The world no longer needs snakes. What seemed to be an end is actually a new beginning. Big Boss, formerly known as Naked Snake, will be needed on a world of Remnant, where he will have to face new enemies while trying to understand Remnant and live a life in this new world. And fortunately, Professor Ozpin could accept him in Beacon. The story of Snake as a huntsman begins.
So why is Snake a, like, 80... Which version of Snake is this again?
This is Naked Snake, so he's like 50, 60?
Oh, good.
I mean, that's what I was asking. Like, how old is this Naked Snake?
Metroid the E-Virus. Metal Gear Metroid crossover. After
We
nine,
found what we're looking for, boys.
after
So,
9 years
Hold on a minute.
of
Hold on.
retirement.
I shall use my abilities of cognizant precog
Come on.
yeah,
Come on.
precog abilities to guess the story. Snake and Samus are going to bang because fucking shippers. Okay, there we go.
I mean, maybe.
Anyway.
Sorry, I had to deal with something.
Ruby the Phantom Pain. During the attack on Beacon, Yang
Hey,
Xiaolong.
hey, Link.
I'm not.
Link, motherfucker.
I'm offering you options so you can pick which one you want.
Oh, okay, my apologies. Carry on.
They're all gonna be trash anyway. I don't know why you're bothering.
During the attack on Beacon, Yang Xiaolong is put into a coma for 9 years. In that time, Remnant changes for the worst. Upon awaking, she must join up with her fellow huntsmen to combat White Fang forces with grim intent, very much following the events of Metal Gear Solid 5. Really?
I swear to God, if Ruby's quiet, there's gonna be some real problems.
I'm pretty sure
Please.
Ruby's quiet.
Please don't give them ideas.
Anyway. Metroid the E-Virus. After 9 years of retirement due to her mission on the bottle ship, after killing Ridley, in the process without knowing there were bioweapons on the ship, the Galactic
so
Federation
we're playing after the worst Metroid. Got it.
and her have to keep everything as a secret to prevent war. But what happens after destroying the ship? There was a man-made virus that sped through the depths of space, infecting all life forms.
If the E virus is parasites, I'm gonna be pissed.
It probably is. Oh, the English virus, yep. I'm sorry, what the fuck is
Anyway.
this shit?
A common question.
Metal Gear JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
9!
No.
For goodness snakes. After suffering a major defeat and losing contact with his son, the last thing Snake wanted to do was for his father to show up on his doorstep. See what things unfold in this Snake family adventure.
Snake Jotaro.
Yes.
Trash.
Naruto, the nanotech scientist. Naruto's dream was stolen away from him by his little brother, Memna Namikaze. With his dream shattered, he abandons the way of the ninja and turns to more scientific career with his husband Sasuke at his side. Dark Naruto, Dark Sasuke, Scientist Naruto, Konoha bashing, Kushida and Minato bashing, Council bashing, which by the way, the Council's a fanon thing. Sasuke times Naruto male nanite pregnancy.
What the?
Alright, I'm gonna go look at Fire Emblem memes. I'm out.
Get your ass back here.
Did he actually leave? No, he didn't leave. Metal Gear Ruby. The mind is a battlefield. Once again, it was the end. Psycho Mantis had lost to Snake again, doomed to be a wandering spirit. However, after meeting the sorrow and debating his fate, Mantis is sent to the world of Remnant, a world, although peaceful and filled with exotic characters, can easily fall to war.
Ruby, I can tell. You play Blaze Blue.
Blaze Blue!
Good try. Good try.
I'm eating. Fuck off.
I am worried. Doki Doki Literature Club Metal Gear crossover.
Oh, here we go!
Act 3. After dealing with philanthropists, Diamond Dog PNC receives an urgent mission from the Soviet Union. Venom Snake is deployed to interrupt Island in the Kuril Island chain. But even then, things are not as they seem. Something sinister is afoot. High effort shitpost.
I
At least
feel
they
like
admitted
we
it was
have
shitpost.
to.
I feel like we have to, and I'm also going to queue up Metal Gear Solid 3 Sub-Rixtance. A Metal Gear Rick and Morty crossover.
Please don't.
Why? Why?
Please don't
Why would
encourage
you?
Rick and Morty.
Why would you do that? Why?
The unnerving din of unearthly noise reached Venom Snake's ears as he came to. His one good eye shot open and Snake found himself in an unfamiliar place. A glitched classroom that was flickering the strings of unstable code. Boss, answer me, damn it, boss! Snake's Snake's iDroid broadcast the voice of Kazuhiro Miller at first, but as the signal started to get choppy. Before long, Snake couldn't understand what Miller was singing anymore. All the while, the iDroid started displaying all sort of unsettling messages. While the veteran infiltrator's mind was still spinning, he suddenly winced in pain. The black, metallic horn that jutted from Snake's skull felt unnaturally heavy all of a sudden, sending waves of sharp pain through his body. That was the first time Snake's horn ached like that since he escaped from the hospital in Cyprus. There must have been something about the glitched classroom that aggravated his horn, opening old wounds he had already thought sealed. While Snake was lost in his thoughts, he realized he was seated on a wooden chair while his hands were shackled behind his back. There was a school desk set before him where his weapons, the standard issue blah blah blah, were laid out neatly. They were so close yet so far. Snake grunted.
Rise and shine, Mr. Snake. Rise and shine.
Oh, don't bring him into this.
This is like the same setup.
Honestly,
As
I
those
would actually genuinely like to see a conversation between Monica and G-Man.
Oh, Lord.
I feel like if done properly, could be highly amusing.
It would also be in high effort switch post.
It would be an extremely high effort. We need more male pregnancy fic along the lines where Sasuke and Naruto get smashed and Sasuke gains the belly. And then at the end he reveals the pillow and calls everyone reading dumb morons. Completely unrelated to the stream, but I feel the need to state, blah ha 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 ha. I finally found a way to get criticism on a story. On your story?
Y'all-
'Cause we put
y'all
criticism on your story.
Y'all need Jesus.
No, I don't want them anywhere near Jesus.
Yeah.
He was captured, Snake deduced. He was in the home stretch of his mission when suddenly gibberish. High-pitched noise rang in Snake's ear as his memories of the mission flashed before his eyes. Then the noise faded as quickly as it came. A pair of mischievous footsteps then reached Snake's ear. Mischievous footsteps. Okay. Followed by a playful snicker and the musing of an unfamiliar voice. Ah ha 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 ha. Looks like the history log is acting up again. I swear, the Ren'Py engine always acts like this when it's paired with another game engine. It's troublesome, but it does what it has to. Suddenly, Snake felt a pair of hands pulling out his iDroid from his sneaking suit's holster. The nonchalant thief then came before Snake. It was a Japanese high school girl with long, coral brown hair tied in a ponytail by a thick white ribbon. The girl's deep emerald eyes met Snake's own eye. A warm smile grew on her lips as she turned off the iDroid and continued. I'll be taking this out of your hands as well. You won't be needing it anymore after all, Big Boss. Or should I say, punished Venom Snake. Snake grumbled in protest and the girl chuckled. You truly are a man of few words, just as I expected. You're a spy after all, a spy who was trying not to break. That's fine. I'm used to speaking to others without hearing anything in reply after all, so I'll put up with it again for now. The smile on the girl's lips then grew wider as she leaned towards Snake and whispered, But you'll be telling me what I want to know one way or another, so don't fight it, Big Boss. When I am done with you, you'll only have one thing on your mind. Just me. Just Monica. Episode 52, Words Can Kill Part 1. Starring Punished Venom Snake, Benedict Kazuhira Miller, Revolver, Ocelot. I threw a rather large curveball in my latest crossover story. Hopefully I can pull it off. Might just be me, but did the name title Punished Venom Snake ever seem a tad overdone? Well, the thing is that he's quote unquote Venom Snake, but in reality he took the name Punished Snake because he had the identity of Venom Snake forced onto him, more or less.
Yeah. Well, no, not more or less. It was literally forced onto him.
Yes. Blah blah. Enemy combatants. Okay. Yep. Yeah. 4 writers of Apocalypse. The 4 writers of Apocalypse. Guest starring Amy the Spider Lady, featuring BFK1 Biological Weapon. Chapter design Elias Pedro. I mean, I will give him credit where credit is due. High effort shitpost.
Indeed.
It is indeed a high effort shitpost.
Post review. I mean, I'm not gonna follow it or favorite it, but hey, kudos to you, my dude. I salute ya. Anyway, to the not high effort shitpost that isn't actually a shitpost either. Hey, Atin, you want to handle this one? Good, thank you for your contributions.
Fuck off, you spooky midget.
Alright, it's been linked.
I hate you.
I want to eat some pizza.
Holy walls of text, Batman. Why am I reading?
Yes.
Why is he making me do this? He knows I despise Rick and Morty. Naked Snake was deep in the Siberian wilderness. His mission was clear. Find punctuation. Destroy the Shagahod. Find Sokolov. Kill the boss. He was crawling through the bushes, all sneak No, I'm not reading that. What Naked Snake didn't know is that there was something else in these jungles besides Russian bad guys and animals. There
Well,
was a
you don't.
bright
You
light.
do not have a high enough IQ.
Nah, I have standards unlike you. There was a
No,
bright
I
green
completely
light
understand
angle.
your aversion to this fucking show.
Oh, we're talking about Rick and Morty. I thought we were talking about the line that I refused to read.
Yes.
It was like a radioactive light, but that would turn Bruce Banner into the Hulk. An interdimensional portal opened, and a tall, drunk old guy in
Okay, with the amount of-
scientist's clothes walked out.
Okay,
of it. Nope,
hold
nope.
on a minute.
It's Rick. from
This
Rick
has
and
to be-
Morty.
Has to be a shitpost, given the amount of.
Yes,
fucking
of
references.
course it is. I'm not. No, Sneaky, we're done here.
It was Rick from Rick and Morty. Come on, Morty, let's do this.
We are so done, Sneaky.
This, ladies and gentlemen, was when the friendship between Atin and Sneaky Devil ended because of a Rick and Morty fanfiction.
His grandson and sexual partner Morty wasn't far behind. Oh my god. We're in Siberia, Morty.
Are you ready to stop now?
I don't think you'll ever stop.
Oh, I fucking hate Rick and Morty. This is.
We all do.
This is such a low quality ship post.
I mean, they put as much effort into the shitpost as Rick and Morty creators put in Rick and Morty. And no, I won't apologize. Fuck you.
Okay. I salute you, sir.
I don't salute. I don't salute them because it was such disgustingly low effort.
But it was so low effort, it was funny.
No, it really wasn't.
Okay, let's get a shitty story out. Here, Morty.
Shut the fuck up.
If you do that one more time, I'm out.
Let's go with this one. This one should be good. It's a
And
Ruby
by should
story.
be, and by should be good, you mean terrible?
Well.
They're all terrible.
Oh, Isley, don't joke like that. You don't have standards. You're watching our show, after all. Tales of Remnant, Grim Tamer. John Sinestra, formerly known as John Ark, was disowned and left to die 10 years ago. Now John's working to become the greatest Grim trainer there ever was. See John...
Why? Why?
Excuse me?
See John through his journey filled with love, sorrow, hate, misery. John times Ruby, and can I say thanks for the 60k views? Holy shish kebab.
You get 60k.
This person, I would like to mention, this person has 17 chapters, less than 40k words, 96 reviews, 350 favorites, and 450 follows.
That's quite normal for a Pokemon fic.
This is not a Pokemon fic.
I mean,
No,
I,
this is not a Pokemon.
John Ark, was face to face with a newborn Beowulf.
wait, no. He said he's got 60,000 hits, right?
Yeah, overall, yeah.
That's actually a horrible stat for him, because like 60,000 people saw his shit, only this many followed it.
Well, I mean, you gotta keep in mind all 17 chapters.
Well, still, I mean, most people just look at, I mean, okay, so if you notice, like, go to any of your fakes and see, you'll notice that the first chapter has approximately twice to 4 times as many views as any chapter that follows.
Yeah,
That's the thing. That's where most of the views come from.
Yeah, I'll pull up the traffic stats right now for our account.
Oh, why are you doing this?
Yeah, we're at wow. Yep, we are very close to two-step goodbye, surpassing both of our other fics combined.
Well,
views.
good for you.
It is good for me.
Click on the views and stuff and check like the chapter by chapter thing, because you will see the thing that's the first chapter gets
The first chapter is around 4,000. Second chapter is 2,000. Third chapter is 1.6.
See, it drops down as more chapters come in.
I know, but still, I'm not autistic enough to just do the math off the top of my head right now. And
Anyway, let's just keep
also,
going.
drunk, but yeah, 60K views. Is fairly poor overall. Could you point me towards one of your stories? My list is short. Yeah, Chrysanthemum is a short story writer as well, though, so your list will stay short. I am 7 years. I am 7 years. Did you know I am 7 years?
Once I was 7 years old.
Do not destroy that song by putting it alongside this, please.
I actually like that song.
I have just over 5,000 views with 20k words. Ha, I almost have you beaten views. I mean, I guess until the next chapter releases.
Anyway, guys.
As of today, my aura has been unlocked for a year. Still, though, fighting was something I didn't want to do. I didn't have my training sword and basically no skill at time, but this Beowulf, it just staring. Something was different about it, though. It didn't have red eyes. They white. My mom and dad always told me Grim eye red. So why were these white? It didn't make sense. Also, why wasn't an attack if him? It just staring. I got up and took step back. The little baby Grim took step forward. I reached for my sword and it didn't even move. I then fully unsheathed my sword and swung it near its face. But it didn't hit it. Again, it didn't even flinch. I waved my hand in front of its face and nothing happened. It looked like it was in a trance. Or maybe it was, this is a crazy accusation. Did it trust me?
No, it didn't. No, it didn't trust you, John.
Blah blah blah. This is weird. Screw this.
Well, he's dead. Show's over. Time to go.
Yes.
Trust in the Zeckles algorithm. Indeed.
Trust in the Zuckles algorithm.
Yes.
No, please.
Trust in the Russians algorithm.
Come on, use your words.
I can words sometimes. I got up and turned around and walked away. I did a 180 and walked away. I was walking a little before I realized the Grim was following me. Stop following me. If my parents see you, you die. The Grim understood, so it sat down and stared at me. Okay, I walked away from the Grim, this time staying behind. 2 days later, I was sitting at a dinner table and wasn't feeling very hungry. We had steak and I only eat half. I started to think about Grim. It's been 2 days. It must be hungry. Can Grim get hungry? Now this question gonna be on my mind until I get answer. Mom, Dad, I have question about Grim. Weird, but go ahead, son. Hey, Mom, Dad, I have this question about the thing that was internally going to kill us. Wow, that's a really weird thing to say. Why would you have questions about that?
It's for a school project, is literally a better lie.
Can Grim hungry? I said, and when words came out of my mouth, the whole table looked at me. We sat there for a full minute in silence before Mom spoke up. Well, John, Grim are soulless creatures who are godless as well. So they're bears. But their anatomy is no different from wolf or bear, so they get hungry.
So they're bears. Bears are apparently soulless, guys.
Do you not know bears are soulless, godless creature killing machines?
Excuse me, you're talking about sharks.
No, I'm talking about bears.
No, sharks. Sharks are the soulless, godless killing machines.
No, sharks have gods.
Mate. Literally more people die of cow than sharks, so.
You're right, it's the cows of the godless killing machines.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
People do not expect them.
There needs to be a cow Grim. Okay, Sneaky, we're making a cow Grim.
Have you never started up a friendly conversation about the Antichrist during supper? No. Can't say I have.
I don't think any of us have.
No.
Yeah, I think I can go ahead and say that's a no.
I mean, oh, come on, Zach. Don't tell me you haven't had a conversation with your parents of, what do I do with a friend who might be the Antichrist about Sneaky?
Look, man, his dad
never
already
thought,
said he would
no.
pray for me, so...
Wait, did that actually happen?
Yeah.
Not sure if that's funny or sad.
I'm sorry, what did someone do?
Your dad said he would pray for me.
Oh, well, yes, my father's also a notorious shitposter. Where do you think I get it from?
Oh, I thought you were just born that way.
I was. It's genetic. It's from him.
I'm full. I'm going to bed, I said. I put steak in my pocket. Left the table and walked to my room.
A, that is a crime against perfectly good steak. B,
I'm sorry. Well, now that we've talked about Grim, I'm going to bed, guys. Grab steak. Shove it in the pocket.
I am full.
Gets up from
I
table.
am going to bed now. Put steak in pocket.
Steak goes in pocket. Pocket is somehow big enough for steak.
The
Multiple
steak
question
goes in
mark.
the pocket, or the Grim gets the hose again.
Oh, shut up.
Snorts in
Atin.
intrigue.
What?
You're the one who owns the Sneaky body pillow, right? Or is that Matt?
Yes, that is Atin.
I do, in fact, own it, yes.
In that case, tomorrow I should be sending you something.
It's another body pillow.
No.
No, it's not
No.
a physical thing. I'll be sending it to you on Discord. I just got bored and started doing some art today. And
Oh, okay. Anyway. Sneaky, how's it finding a supplier to sell those body pillows, by the way?
I haven't even tried.
You're letting the fans down.
I'm not letting the fans down at all.
I don't think the fans would even want that. Thank you.
No. They've expressed interest in it before. Come on, chat.
Look,
Express your interest.
If I'll have to start up some sort of survey where they'll have to pre-buy it, and then I'll have to go to a seller who will make
True.
them. Because I don't have enough fans to be like, yo, hey, make 300.
I mean, you can,
You're
you
right.
can get them made to order, you know.
Yeah,
We
I'm
need
aware.
additional we need additional slaves to
we
make
need additional
our...
pylons.
Why would you go
What's
with
the
that
finish?
one, Ricky?
Because
Ricky,
we're...
you buy the first one, man.
No, it's okay. He's Jewish.
Huh.
Why was that the joke you thought I was making? Is it because my
You are
family...
all terrible people.
Is it because my... Are you making fun of the fact that my people suffered at the hands of the Pharaoh? If so, I shall attack your
Please
bank account directly.
Stop.
Direct account onto your bank account, 2,000 damage.
And remember, everyone, there's always more, and it always gets worse.
You
Good
cannot
night,
end on
everybody!
this.